What is up, everyone? Day 9 of the 75-day hard challenge. I mean, dude, at this point, it's not even a challenge. You know how they say, like, it takes a few weeks for it to become a habit or whatever? Um, for me, it's kind of just like a lot of the things I was already doing, like keeping track of my water. I've been reading for 2 years, journaling for 2 years, affirmations, I don't know, for 8 months. So, like, I already had these habits. It was primarily for the gym and, like, more of the physical side of things. But even that, like, I've been consistent, and I know that I'm, even if I wasn't doing this challenge, I'm gonna stick with it. But this challenge also, one thing I didn't talk about, and another thing I do is, like, if there's any bad habits or negative habits per se that I want to change, I also have that as a rule to, like, not do that. So in my case, I'm just gonna put this out there. I basically, I'm not gonna gamble. I don't have a gambling addiction or problem, but there were definitely phases in my life where I would spend way too much time gambling. Like, I haven't ever won a shit ton of money or lost a shit ton of money. It's just been like over the past few years, just time passed. Like, it's just, I probably break even. I don't know. Maybe I'm up a little bit, but nothing crazy. But it was definitely draining, taking time away, and also mentally affecting me. And again, looking at the version of myself I want to become, is that a character trait he's going to have? Probably not. And I actually decided that in February to prove to myself that I could quit, and all of February I did not deposit a single dollar of mine. And then obviously I started the 75-day hard 9 days ago. And again, it's one of the rules, so I will not be depositing a single dollar of mine. If I go, like, to the casino with my friends, like IRL, which happens like once every like 5 months, I don't count that because that's going to be like $100 maximum. That's like a social event. But I mainly what I'm talking about is online. That's where it really gets bad. Like, there's days where it'd be like more than $1,000 just deposited. And anyways, that was, I don't know why I started off the video with that. I don't know what the title of this is gonna be, but guys, this has probably been my best week, best 2 weeks, best month ever. Period. We're not even halfway into the month, and from a financial standpoint, mental standpoint, physical standpoint, like, we're just stat maxing right now. Like, it has been the greatest month ever. I'm very grateful, very blessed, very thankful. It's currently 8:30 p.m. What is today? Saturday. I literally woke up at 11:30. I think I kind of woke up late. Woke up, went to the gym, and ever since I came back from the gym, the past 8 hours, I've just been working. And even now, I just took a break. I still have so much more to do, and I'm gonna continue right after. And that's just the reality of it, bro. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if I'm making X amount of money, like, the thing is, people that don't people that are just like, don't do anything, let's say, like, I don't know how to word this, but like, if you work a normal job or you go to school, like university or whatever, and you see these people that are entrepreneurs or doing any sort of business, like, it's really hard to actually fathom how much work it takes. Like, I feel like my friends even, or my family or whatever, like, especially my mom, sometimes I just feel like they think I don't do any work, or like shit just spawns. Like, even my friends, I feel like sometimes they think, like, yeah, I just make 30-second shorts and I get paid. But I mean, I've been, it's a lot more than that. And there's weeks and months that go by where you work 10 hours a day sometimes and you don't make any money, or you lose money. Last month, in terms of just editor costs, if we just talk about editor costs, I actually lost money because I had a lot of channels that didn't work out. I lost 2 channels that I didn't get like over 5K, from them. So there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, but it is just a process. It is just the way. And yeah, so maybe for some of you guys who thought that it was easy and not a lot of work, it is not, but I enjoy it. At the end of the day, I don't even count the hours. I only said that just to put into perspective, because everybody else looks at work as an hourly thing, right? Like, they go to work for 8 hours, full time is 40 hours. So everybody else is so hourly calculated. But I guess as an entrepreneur, you can't look at it as hours. If you go into it with that approach, and that's why I think if you try to become an entrepreneur, or try YouTube, or try day trading, or try drop shipping from a only 100% financial standpoint because you think it might be easy to make money, you will just fail. You will genuinely just fail. You have to go through phases and time periods where you don't make money, where you put in a shit ton of work, where you're up early, or you're sleeping late, you're just doing work that sometimes doesn't give you any financial return, and that is just the way it goes. So yeah, it's been a very productive day, right? Like, again, I've been at this for 8 or 9 hours and I'm enjoying it. I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm not saying it to, because there are days, listen, tomorrow I'm literally going to Toronto downtown. I'm going to be staying at a hotel, just enjoying. I'm going to be vlogging it too, doing some work while I'm there. But for the most part, I'm probably going to work like, I don't know, 3 hours tomorrow, but I'm still going to make, the money correlation to that, it's probably going to be another $1,000 plus day, which is just fucking crazy to me that I'm even saying that. And that's what I want to talk about. I've always been afraid and I've always stayed away from talking about numbers and stuff like that. And the main reason is because I have this fear instilled in me that like evil eye, or how people will think of me or judge me, or just all this stuff that comes along with it. And it's like, yeah, I like to be more secretive of it, but at the same time, my true purpose, number one, is like I said, obviously to do what I'm doing, which I'm gonna keep on doing, but also to inspire and motivate you guys, right? I have no reason to post these videos. Like there's 10 views, 20 views. I do it so I can document it, and for those who watch it, to inspire you. So number one, the world is just the way it is. So me obviously telling you guys numbers will definitely motivate you more. And then number two, like just so I can overcome that stupid like made up shit in my head. Like, dude, there's people that literally flex their freaking things. I think I just need to LARP more. I need to MOG more. That's what the one of the people I work with, who helps me with like my community and whatnot. He's literally like, bro, you need to MOG more. Anyway, so yeah, again, I'm not somebody who likes to flex or anything per se. I just like to, I guess, document things and to show that it is really possible. So I guess, take that as you will. Tomorrow will definitely be another 4-figure plus day, which is crazy, because at one point in my life, we were just hoping for 4-figure months. Yeah, and then saying that in a day is insane. I'm going to be vlogging as well, so if you guys want to, sorry, one second. If you guys want to watch that, hopefully my mic is still recording. That's going to be posted on my main channel, which is at Story of Ronick. So you can check that out. It's just going to be a cool vlog, just like a day in the life kind of thing. But yeah, that's one thing I'm going to be changing going forward. I'm not going to be as afraid to share numbers, whether it's in these videos or just like even when I'm posting stuff. But I totally forgot to say this. This is crazy. Today was my best day ever, in business, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I've never made this amount of money in a single day. I've never made this much progress in a single day. I haven't seen results like this I've been very close, but that was back, early on with my first good channel. But now it's like a year later, 1,000 failures later, it just hits different. It has so much more meaning and so much more value. Like before, I would have probably lost my mind. But now, as you can see, I'm pretty calm and collected, because I've realized that I've built this skill set. I've realized that this isn't luck. Because the first time you could argue it was luck. But I've done this again and 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 again. Like, dude, I have done it countless times. I know what I'm doing. And I feel like the main thing that I was lacking was I was having this identity crisis, this war within myself of like who I need to be. And it's like, I don't need to do that anymore. If I made, 2K today, 3K today, whatever it is, the number doesn't matter. I can say that's who I am now. You know what I mean? Like I guess I've been so afraid to show this side of me to the world, to my friends, to my family, because nobody really believed in me when I first started. Like nobody. If anything, it was the opposite. Like, when I was posting Fortnite videos, it was cringe, and nobody really cares when you're not getting results, right? And it's just like that fear of like, okay, now if I share my results and people are gonna start acting weird around you, and it's just a reality. They might switch up for the better. And it's a weird feeling, because a lot of times you'll know, right? Because I know who treated me how, when, right? Whether it's family, friends, whether it's just random people online. Like I've had random people that I used to speak to like 6 years ago in my middle school, never, like, just follow them on Instagram or something. Like I've never really spoken to them. And then they'll reach out, and it's just like, it just feels odd, right? Because it's like everybody just, it's from a needy perspective, and it feels weird because I've never been like that. I have never been needy towards anybody. I've never relied on anybody for anything. I have just been who I am, my authentic self, since day one. You can ask any of my friends. I've never been fake. I have been who I've never acted weird when somebody did bad or good. If anything, when people are going through shit, whether it is my friends, I'm always there for them. You can ask anybody, and I've tried to genuinely help all of them. Even now, and I don't know if any of them are going to watch this, even now when they ask me, I still help them. They're my friends at the end of the day. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying there's some other people, like, far friends or whatever you want to call it, that it just seems odd. So anyways, this video is, I guess this episode, what is today, day 9, was filled with a lot of stuff, and that's why I think it's so cool that I get to document this. And because, like, think about how much stuff already happened in day 1 to 8, right? That, like, I don't even remember anymore, that those emotions, those feelings, those thoughts, if I didn't document it, I wouldn't have remembered. And even today, there's just so much. So I don't fucking care about it. This video is 15 minutes long. It's going to be 15 minutes long. It is truly one of my best days ever. Everything is going great. I'm just trying to stay consistent. The reason I actually was working a lot today is, like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be gone. So I need to be ahead by 2 days. So I need to do like 3 days worth of work today to make sure that everything is, persistent. And then, yeah, I'm going to go to the gym. Tomorrow is my gym day. So I'm going to go tomorrow morning before I leave to the city. But yeah, even on my personal brand, I don't know if you guys follow me on TikTok. If you don't, you should. Same thing, Story of Ronick. I'm changing my whole content strategy like I talked about yesterday, but today I took action and I actually posted 2 to 3 TikToks with my new strategy. So yeah, bro, I really do this shit. That's what I was thinking about. Like, I really fucking do this shit. I for so long have been doubting myself and just I've been my worst fan. Like, I know I have the most self-belief in myself, but it's like when I do shit, I don't give myself enough credit for it. Like, dude, I really fucking do this shit. Like, this has been the best week, the best month of my life. And then negative shit happens, setbacks happens, failures happen, but that doesn't take away from what I did, right? Like, from who I am. That does not take away. Things that are uncontrollable will not take away who I am. And I need to really remind myself every single day. So to myself, because I'm probably going to watch this video tomorrow, and to myself when I watch this video in 2 months from now after this challenge is over, bro, you did this shit, bro. Like, like, it's just like, I don't know. Anyways, today was a great day. As you could tell, I figured out who I am. I figured out that crisis I was having, just that weird feeling of like not talking about financial numbers and shit like that. But then again, keep in mind, guys, when I say these numbers, like, you have to consider the fact that, like, there's also a lot of expenses. I've already spent my expenses this month, and we're halfway through the month, have already been multiple 4 figures. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, because everybody thinks that, like, it's just always a perfect journey and a perfect road. But I'm telling you, like, again, there's so much more to it. Nonetheless, these are just videos for me to document. So anyways, that was day 9. I hope that this video inspired you and you found it useful and helpful in any way, shape, or form. Again, if you made it to the end, drop a like, subscribe, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for day number 10. Peace.